Thoth, the God of wisdom, guides my path through the desert of my soul. The sands of time shift and swirl as I search for truth and meaning. Marked by the eye of Horus, I see the secrets of ancient Egypt. The pyramids hold the key to unlocking my inner power. I am a mystic, a shaman of the unknown. I dance between worlds, I am not alone. With every step I awaken my soul and embrace the power within me. I dive deep into the unknown and discover my true purpose. The spirits of my ancestors guide my way as I journey through the stars. I am connected to all that is, and my heart sings with all belong.
Well, here we are, Schnell versus Cody Durden. This was a last minute fight, pickup fight for Cody Durden. Now, there are those who say Schnell and Cody Durden, who knows, toss up, whatever, maybe it's 50-50. Maybe Cody Durden's a slight favorite, maybe Schnell's a slight favorite. I don't know, who decides these things? Everybody does, right? So what do we got here? What do we got here? No, yeah, it's right here. No predictions have been made yet. Let me refresh and see if there's predictions made. Yes, okay. So people are on 77% on Tapology are on Durden. Schnell's been on a losing streak. He had this win here. That was pretty good. That was in 2022. He fought back in March and lost. And hasn't fought since then because of canceled bouts. Okie dokie, smoky pokey. Alright. What's his history? What do we got? So yeah, 3 losses in a row right here. And then he won 4 in a row. And then he lost to Pantoja. Then he won. Guillotine choke, triangle choke. Pound to ground. Straight right hook. Got my lawn care service. You know, they gotta be right next to me. No. Sorry about that. We'll just wait a second here. I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. I had to close the window and shut my door, so here we are. I'm sweating my ass off, trying to bring you the information, doing the hard work for all you, and who cares about it? No, I'm just kidding. Here we are. Cody Durden. So yeah, what do you think Cody Durden is going to possibly win? Alright, let's see. What do we got? Match now. Oh yeah, we want to look at these pictures. We like this view here. This view looks good. I like this view. Alright, so match now on the left, and Cody Durden on the right. January 15th, 1990, March 29th, 1991. So these two were only born a year apart, from not too far from each other. As far as like globally, thinking, if you were thinking globally, as the UFC is, these two were not born too far from each other here. And only like what? Hop, skip, and a jump over a couple states there, right? 5'8", 70 inch reach, 5'7", 67 inch reach. We put instincts here as winner over here and loser over here. Capricorn though, Capricorn-y. We gotta watch out for that. Capricorn versus Aries. Saturn period over Jupiter period. Okay, Queen of Diamonds, 7 of Clubs. Intimate relationships are likely to be marked by karmic overtones over here for Matt Schnell. Intimate forms of enjoyment will be limited or marked by burdens, learning the responsibilities of love and romantic expression, and perhaps how his intimate and romantic expression affects those around him. Very healing experience that ultimately increases his chances of having a successful intimate relationship. Might be some kind of concealed trouble. Something kept hidden could be hindering him. Health recovery can occur for him over people close to him. Transformation with his intimate love life is happening. Okay, just a lot of emotional heart stuff going on with Matt here. All right, Cody got auspicious influence, brings certain charm and social power that can be applied in all business and personal areas for success. Huge financial successes are now possible through cooperation of others. Certain amount of healing ability, which can be applied to himself or others, will either expand operations or make some invaluable connection with some large company that increases financial power appreciably. Good health and recovery from any and all problems, can overcome all obstacles now through honest effort and integrity in the midst of a cycle of prosperity. So this is way more favorable over here. So yeah. Large, whoa, hold on, timeout. 7 of Clubs once again. Remember, both, look, he's 7 of Clubs and a 7 of Clubs. Okay, so we got a little issue here. He's got, his birth card is his planetary ruling card, right? Or his planetary ruling card is his birth card, okay? But they're different ages and different periods of their life, so the information is going to be different. So we got here for Matt is large sum of money made through the loss of another or hard work. Oof. Have to work hard under less than ideal conditions, but he can be successful. Money coming in will be proof of that. Overcoming illness or undesirable influences through patience and perseverance. May have unwelcome letters or news with health of a person or someone in his life. Unfulfilled desires for knowledge or unrealized goals are also possible. All right, needs to stay focused on serious determined education. Okay, so like learning his fighting better, becoming smarter about his fighting. Distractions and a lack of focused effort could bring disappointments in this regard. So it's 50-50, large sum of money made through the loss or of another or hard work. So he could catch a choke on him, maybe. I can see that. But let's see what Cody has. He has on the opposite side, we have finances are helped considerably by using creative ideas for selling or marketing products or services. Creative and business abilities combined well now could make you a lot of money. Man of Diamonds will be great benefit. He is a man of diamonds over here. Will be a great benefit in life now. This year, successful meetings of business interests or partnerships. Emphasis, cooperation, and avoid quarreling to get best results. And financial rewards could be great. Harmony and wisdom in all meetings and intellectual partnerships, and gives financial rewards to these avenues. I'm gonna have to give the edge over here to Cody once again, because like, even though his has large sum of money, that means they can get 5 of the night, and that means they both get a bonus, right? That doesn't mean that's true though. But may have to work hard under less than ideal conditions, but he can be successful. Money coming in through the proof of that. Overcoming illness or undesirable influence through patience and perseverance. May have unwelcome letter of news or health of person. Unfulfilled desires for knowledge or unrealized goals are also possible. It needs to stay focused and serious and determined. Lack of focus. Right here. This lack of focus effort could bring disappointment in this regard. So I don't know. There's a little. It's like 100. If I were to give this 1 through 10 score of like 10 being the best it could be and 1 being the worst it could be, I'd give this one like a 7, 8, and this one like a 8 or 9, right? As far as beneficial wording or how it could help. So I give the edge to Cody, even though Matt is still keeping up. I think it's gonna be a good fight. All right, so let's go to the next one here. Matt's got for long range. Long range is the entire year. For those of you that don't know, this is an overall general information of his. How old is he? 34th year on planet Earth, or Cody's 33rd year on planet Earth. Overall general information for them. So what we have for Matt is dealing with some very creative and youthful energies this year, either his own or those of an intellectual, stimulating person. This can be channeled profitably and successfully into many endeavors on a creative high this year. Can expect good results from all forms of creative work. May have a tendency to be irresponsible and frivolous. Communicating could undergo a dramatic transformation as the year progresses. Will be a year of mental stability and general satisfaction in all affairs, able to maintain an inner peace that tends to let allow things to go. Let things allowed to go. I don't know. The best for him, time after time, can have a tendency to be mentally fixed and often narrow-minded. It kind of plays into the disappointment here. A focused effort could bring disappointment. Not necessarily that they tie together exactly, but more like, there's 2 challenges here that he might have to deal with, right? Mentally fixed, narrow-minded with distractions and a lack of focus could come up, right? Over here, Cody has long range, will learn some valuable lessons about money and its role in his life through some possible challenging circumstances and situations. Could get in a guillotine and not submit. Will be confronted with inner attitudes about money and his own level of inner prosperity. Promises great material success once he adopts an inner attitude of prosperity and gratitude. Could have a direct and powerful experience of being provided for and taken care of by the universe under this auspicious spiritual time. Oh my goodness, this is sounding good. Learning that prosperity is a state of mind and that gratitude attracts wealth. I think he looks like he's doing that. Could be a year of major financial outlays for his, or one of repeated disappointments relating to his money condition, unless and until he learns to let prosperity flow in his life without his personal obstruction. So there's a challenge here. Can actually bring sudden wealth if it achieves proper state of mind. Year of much money going out, either for investments or expenditures. Learn to flow with the cycles of prosperity. So this has to do with money, and then what does this one have to do with? Profitability, youthful energies, creative energy, communicating. This was more broadened perspective of the social, mental game of him, and where this one is focused on that money more directly. I don't know, but it's also a challenge. I don't know. Who do I give the edge to here? Has a tendency to be irresponsible or frivolous. May have one. This doesn't mention those kind of issues. This one mentions about learning about money and how to get more. Disappointments. That's okay. See, learning about this, what he's been through. He's 33, so cycles of prosperity here. I'm going to give it to Cody once again, all right? Displacement. Matt has displacement. This is like what is karmically in line for you to deal with or learn from or have to help heal, or your mission, or like any of those kinds of things is your displacement, which is like your heroic adventure or your challenge in life. Likely to be a crucial year in which major chapter of his life comes to an end. Could be a loss of a job or the death of a close person. Comes a long way and ready for a new future. All that remains is to clear out the old and to make way for the new. Work may require more of his attention in order to maintain the level of success he is accustomed to. Can create more success in his work by the extra effort. Good year to have fixed mind in one direction to plan out his future success. So the other cards actually play into his displacement accurately and appropriately, with the challenge of a focused mind, or like what did it say? A lack of focus and distractions. Okay, so where is it? Death to come a long way. All that remains is to clear out the old way to make a new work. Requires attention in order to maintain a level of success he is accustomed to. Can create more success in his work by the extra effort. Good year to have fixed mind, right here. Fixed mind in one direction to plan out his future success. Often narrow-minded. It's kind of like what he kind of wants to do almost. It's part of his displacement. To plan out his future success. Lifestyle needs an overhaul and upgrade to a new level. A need to rise up to a new living situation, one that is more healthy and positive in nature. So that sounds really good for Matt. Displacement Cody over here has social or family commitments or work involving the public and large groups may take up a lot more of his time, energy than planned. So that's like less time in the gym, or like less energy for the gym maybe. Has to pay more attention to these areas and has to and has to put in more effort than expect to get them to go. Others will be taxing his energies or require more attention in order to maintain good conditions in relationships. Financial concerns may be at the top of this list, even though they may be more imagined than real, and may have to put self into too many directions and cannot give much attention to any one area. Year may seem somewhat of a burden or require a lot more of his energy and plan. Likely going to have a wrestling match with his own mind. If not done well, rewards can be reduced. Now, here's the thing. They both have a loss this year. I'm still going to give the displacement edge over here to Matt, though. So what are we at? We're at 3-1. We're at 3-1 for Cody right now. But displacement might be worth more than 1 point. I don't know. Pluto, this is the new. I got this. I mentioned this in my previous video about the review of the last Dana White Interior Series picks predictions I made. I did a review about that yesterday, September 4th. I put that video up, and I mentioned how I was going to put in Pluto. Well, here it is. Here's Pluto. Year of developing mind to power to concentrate on certain goals and aspirations. This is Matt. Concentrations will bring more success in life, but only after made changes that will give more focus of mind and will. Success desired comes from a fixed and more powerful mental state, perhaps by sticking one or two important principles until they bear fruit. Sense that it takes single-mindedness to accomplish the success desired. Should accomplish all that is set out to achieve, create success that comes from a powerful mental state. Year of many changes, may find that by next birthday he is in a much different place than when this year started. Maybe a new relationship, living location, a new career, maybe some challenges as people and situations seem to confront him. Seems change is inevitable. Complete this year with an entirely new set of values that sets him free to explore new areas of his life. New areas. So this is not a new area. Fighting or like winning after this fight. What would be a new area? Like climbing up the ladder, maybe? Because these guys he's ranked 15 and 16. I mean, on UFC, what do we have? Are they ranked? Bantamweight? Montel Jackson. I thought they said 15, 16. Whatever. Matt Schnell. And bantamweight, right? This is a bantamweight, right? Flyweight. My bad. Flyweight. There's match now. Okay. Cody Durden, alright. Yeah, see, they're ranked. Match now wants to get back up here because maybe he can get a rematch or get that Steve Ursig match he never got. Because didn't they get canceled on him? Here, right here, cancel. Oh, but he lost to him. Okay, rematch. That would be a rematch. Okay. Maybe we could get a rematch for him if he wins. But if Cody Durden wins, then he gets to climb back up. Where is Cody Durden on his record history? I mean, he lost to Bruno Silva. And Beckhoff. Yeah, right here. Cody Durden wants to climb back after 2 losses, and because he's picking up a fight. I don't like the sound of this. I don't like the sound of this at all, Cody. I don't know. Where were we? Let's go back to this. Read it again. Year of developing mind power, concentrate on certain. Where are we? Let's get the pictures back up. Let's fix all this. Straight certain goals, aspirations, but only made changes that will give him. And all success desired comes from a fixed and powerful mental state, which is his displacement. Okay, perhaps by sticking 1 or 2 important principles until they bear fruit, since that it takes single-mindedness to accomplish the success desired, should accomplish all that is set out to achieve. This sounds like somebody else that won and we didn't pick. Go back and watch my review video. Create success that comes from a powerful mental state. Year of many changes. May find that by next birthday he is in a much different place than when this year started. Maybe a new relationship, living location, new career. But this is a career, so is it like a new, like how would this be a new career if he wins? Like a new career in a winning streak? Like, is that what that means? Because he's gonna try to climb the ranks? Like, I mean he's only lost to really good fighters, essentially, I assume here. I don't know, man. This is tough. Find new areas of his life. Because he gets more money, or because he gets fired because he lost 3 in a row, or he's like quits or retires or whatever. I don't know. Pluto over here, but he didn't mention really any loss of job or anything. So Cody Durden, let's look on Cody Durden's side. Financial matters are likely to take the spotlight this year, which plays into the other stuff. Dealing with a large sum of money, either directly or indirectly, will be a matter that causes a lot of change, personal growth for him. The large sum of money will challenge him. Year to expand both his self-worth and the boundaries of what he thinks he can earn or have as far as the material things are concerned. Desires a large sum of money, transformed by this desire, or challenged by dealing with large sums of money. Some challenging and powerful changes in front of him feel as though these are forced upon him, but it's more likely that he has been wanting them and asking for them for a while. Changes involve his job or business, places of residence, or health condition. Travel may also prove challenging this year in some way. May take a certain trip or vacation, end up with a lot more problems than imagines just to get it going. Changes like reflect a major transition in his lifestyle and some different approaches to the way he lives, work, or approach his life. Transformed by changes in health, work, lifestyle, or residence. And then we have a result. I don't know who to give that one to. I think I might give it to Matt here. What is that? 3-2 now? Alright, let's go to the results. Large sum of money or financial success may achieve considerable prosperity as he expands his values to include the needs of those around him and his community. The further he expands his vision, the more he can make financial abundance or end up with a large sum of money. One of his major goals this year involves making changes in either his friendships or intimate relationships, changing what he wants emotionally and is wanting to experience new and different people and pleasures, achieve new freedom in his choice of friends or lovers. Year of blessed ending, difficult ending +2, and good money. Cody Durden has major changes this year will be to overcome worry or concern about money. If handled successfully, may end up this year with more than you ever have imagined. Success requires that he carry on with his work, manage his life in spite of financial conditions that may be less than ideal. Requires He exhibits trust and faith that everything will be fine. Gratitude is the best tool for highest and best manifestation. Learning to achieve fearlessness about his finances and to trust the abundance of the universe. Achieving strength and satisfaction in his mind will make important necessary changes to achieve this goal and will be successful. Guarantee that everything will come to a happy and satisfactory conclusion that will end up this year feeling solid and well organized. Oh man. I don't know. Who to give it to? I think I'm going to give it to Matt here. 3 and 3. And then the year of the blessed ending and difficult with good money, I'm going to give it to Matt. I think I'm going to lean on Matt's side. He does have a -7 score, though. Oh, I don't want to do this again. Why do you put me in these predicaments? No, I'm just kidding. 76% affinity score. Who do I go with? Man, this is tough. Here's the question I have now. Does people think Matt Schnell can beat Ulanbekov or Bruno Silva? They probably don't. And that's probably why he got this match. Let's look at the rankings again. Because Snell's right here, and then boom, boom. These two that Cody Durden lost to are right under Matt Schnell. So if Matt Schnell is like at least somewhere up here, he should beat Cody Durden according to the information that I'm presenting right now at this very moment. And if you were to single it out, right? Ugh. I don't like this fight. I don't like this fight. I don't even want to. This is like one of my least. I don't know. I haven't looked at the other 3 fights I'm going to do this Saturday, but I don't like it. Now remember, let's go ahead and go into the astrology here. We'll go back to the beautiful pictures here. Okay, so astrology real quick before we move on. So we have Matt Schnell's transits. Matt Schnell has conjunction, opposition, square. And then trine, sextile, sextile. And he has a, what was it? A -7. And then over here, Cody Durden has, on the outside, he has long term sextile, conjunction, square, trine, sextile, opposition, square. He's got a little more. Now let's go double check. We have 1, 2, 3, and that's it. But they are big ones. They're the top ones. He has 1. What is this? Okay. 2. Okay. So that's a big deal. 3. That's not so much of a big deal. And 4. That's not so much. But it's 4. It's just like the freaking score of the dusty cards in the reverse order. What do I do? What do I do? Who do I pick? I don't know. I guess I'm going to leave it up to the tarot reading. I don't know who. I'm going to lean 50-50. I even think there might be a potentially a draw. There's a potential draw option here. I do think so. Now, it might be only 2% chance or 1% chance, but I do think it's an option that a draw may happen here, guys. But I don't know. They're both capable of finishing each other. But if they don't, and it's like too hard to call, I can see a draw, guys. What to do. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to show you the transits here. We're going to show you the transit scores. Okay. We're going to show you this one. Okay. We're going to show you this professional affinity score, how well they work together in a professional atmosphere, 76%. So they kind of lean towards liking each other and working it in the proper manifestation, I guess, or whatever. I don't know how this works. We're figuring it out. Because it is a profession and there is a professional affinity to consider with these two. So what does that mean? We're figuring it out. Alright? This will be figured out. So, let's get into the next section. We'll see. I don't know who I'm picking. Alright? So there. On to the tarot. Okay, I got Cosmic Tarot here for Matt, and I got Epic Tarot for Cody. Well, let's see. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen. So, Cosmic Tarot. Let's see what happens with Matt Schnell. Well, here's the thing about Matt. I think Matt's doing what he's supposed to be doing. He has the Wheel of Fortune and his spirituality. This is like understanding the karmic dharma thing and the divine will and the universe of God, love, that whole thing about not my will, but thy will be done. That's essentially what the Wheel of Fortune, karma, dharma, God, Bible, Muslims, everybody believes in. They just use different words, essentially. It's all the same thing anyways. And the intellectual of Matt is Two of Wands. He's going to stand proud with his wands as an honorable man, knowing how to fight, knowing what he can do, can't do. Five of Wands in his emotions, which is like pushing out the right power and just jabbing and kicking and punching and doing the things that Matt does, is in his heart. So he's in his hearts. He's going to fight like Matt fights when he's really good and he wins. He has the devil in reverse in the energy atmosphere of the fight. So this means that a release of the old chains that held you down or like prevented yourself from fighting or getting out of your own way, facing your own demons, doing shadow work, stuff like that, psychology, subconscious things. The devil in reverse is essentially doing that deep, dark, subconscious work. But that's inside of everyone. The sin, right? Whatever, the dark side, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same thing. Whatever words, labels you want to stick on it, doesn't matter to me. The sign in reverse in the physical fight games is kind of arrogant. I think he might put on a little bit of a show because he has that reach and he has the height on Cody. So he's going to get a little flashy and caught or angry. Not caught. I don't know if he's going to get caught yet. But he's gonna be arrogant. That's what it is. He's gonna be arrogant a little bit. That's what the sun in reverse is like an arrogant, corrupt Leo, right? That thinks their shit don't stink and they're better than everybody else, and they like punching down on people and looking down on people and then acting like they're innocent and never hurt a fly. That's the Leo corrupt, upside down stuff. Five of Swords in reverse here in the social aspect of him. This is a release of feeling like you're caught and realizing maybe this was for the best and this is what you asked for kind of thing. So socially, I don't know if this is a win or a loss, but this is definitely an acceptance of what has occurred or is occurring. So I don't know if he's going to win yet. There's no clear yes or no for me yet. But there's a clear, definite Matt will perform like Matt does and he's going to fight for your money, okay? So if you're on Matt's side, have faith in him and hope he wins, okay? Let's shuffle up Cody's side and see what we get. Well, this is kind of depressing. I don't like it. But I can't force anything. I just have to go with what I got, unfortunately. I can't force anything. I wish I could just, force things to a better reading, but unfortunately, Cody, I can't. Okay, Cody, I'm sorry, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it is what it is, okay? We're having fun. We're enjoying life. That's what we're doing. And if we're wrong, we make mistakes, we move on, we learn from them, we review them, and we continue with what we're doing. All right. This is not a, hey, go dive headfirst off a cliff because I predicted you might fly. I ain't doing those kinds of readings. You know what I'm saying? That's why, there's that warning of, oh, tarot is bad. It's because people manipulate people with it, potentially. Or can, right? And I ain't trying to do that. So that's why I review and I go over and I'm like, oh, well, I sucked on that one. You know what I mean? And I admit it and I confess. I own up to my bullshit, okay? So, but here we are, Cody. You watched my last review of my Dana White predictions, and 3 I got wrong. We're moving on. We're going to get better, okay? So here we are. And we have this judgment in reverse in your energy you're fighting of this Saturday of Cody here. And Cody, the judgment in reverse is not listening to the song and repeating the same mistakes, okay? And he's got the sphere of the Phoenix, the spheres in reverse, which is very similar kind of energy, which is like holding on to what you think works or how the ball rolls or what you do with things. And even with a new burning desire or something, or you're a little quicker at it or a little faster or a little better at it, but you're not really doing anything different. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. The same old Cody. Same old Cody. And here is the the 8 of books in reverse. The physical aspect of the fight here. The dense 3D realm stuff, survivability, money, finances. 8 of books in reverse is like a resistance to transformation or the understanding of knowledge and wisdom of learning from past mistakes and repeating them. That's essentially what it is because it's in reverse and you keep repeating the fallen cycles and you can't get out of it. The entrapment of your own story, okay? So, unfortunately, I don't like this, Cody. This means you're going to lose. You have the Empress in reverse in your spirituality here. This is a lack of owning up to a new birthing true Phoenix rising spirituality, not this, oh, I'm faster, I'm better, I'm quicker thing. That's not really a new spiritual you. That's the same you, just better, faster. That's all it is. It's not really a real transformation. It's not, because there's nothing different about you. It's just an improved, new, better, same you. There's no elbows, there's no flying knee, there's no I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just using these as examples, not necessarily what he can or can't do. I'm just saying, in a general statement of a fighting game, what kind of things I'm talking about, okay? So whatever he does, he's just going to continue what he's always done, whether it's using apples in the right place or not, or whatever. And if he tries anything different, because he's so addicted, his body's so addicted, with motor functions, eventually that's what it is. When you repeat something over and over again, it becomes habit, and then your body just does it naturally, right? So essentially your body's addicted to doing that movement when it's in those situations. You see what I'm saying? So your body is naturally going to react a certain way. Oh, it's going to do this. Oh, it's going to do this every time, because that's how you trained your body to do it. So it's a natural addiction, reflection, reaction thing is what I'm trying to say. So there's no real, true, honest, 100% spiritual abundance of a new you. I mean, he's still fighting. Obviously, he's not like he's being a mystic, holy preacher somewhere or whatever. You know what I mean? So, or like a freaking computer nerd in an office now. You know what I mean? So there's no real transformation here. But Three of Swords in reverse in his emotions is like killing the heart, but not, because his mind is in his way, and he thinks he can just go out there and do what he's been training to do. There's no real good, new, improved training, I think. I could be wrong, but that's essentially, there's something about how he's not learning from the past, right? Or like he's continuing this same cycle of losing for some reason. Okay, so I don't know what it is. I'm not an expert, but that's essentially what it's, the big picture here. I'm just spouting out words that can correlate with what I'm talking about, okay, guys? Or girls, or whoever's watching, they, them, whatever the hell you want me to call you, booger man, whatever, I don't care. But anyways, I don't like this either way, because they're both going to fight for your money the way they always fight for your money, right? But with the submission threat over here with Matt on Cody, I think we got a submission or decision with like a bloody face on Cody from jabs or like 1-2s or kicks or something, head kicks and knees, or I don't know, clinch, I don't know, whatever Matt ends up doing to Cody. I'm leaning on Matt's side now. I'm 52%, 55% on Matt's side now. I was 50-50 in the air, but now I'm going to lean towards Matt. Now, I could be wrong, remember that. And I realized maybe I'll have to review this and think about what I did wrong. But if I'm right, I'm right, okay? So, there's that. Just like any time you're living, you always have to make some kind of assessment or prediction in where you're going. Oh, if I plant these seeds at this place at this time, then they'll come out this time, right? Even farmers do that. Everybody does it in some way, predicting the future in some sense, right? From their life and how they live and survive and where they're going. So sitting here judging me with pictures and cards and predictions and acting like you're any better, you're full of shit. Okay, you're not. You're not any better. I do the same thing you're doing. I'm just doing it more in my own creative, artistic, free will, loving way, and not trying to trick anybody way. I'm not telling you which way to go. I'm not saying, oh, this is the divine telling crystal ball that's telling the truth from God and write it in scripture bullshit. No, I ain't doing any of that shit. This is all up to you in your life. It's your life. Live it. Okay, I love you. Free will. Remember, be responsible. Gambling. Do what you need to do. Don't be dumb. I love you. And subscribe and like and share and all those amazing things. So the pick is Matt. We're going with Matt. Schnell. I'm not very confident about it. Probably be on my least confident. All right. Bye.